Okay, so welcome back to Football Matters. Rough week for the Hog fans. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough one. It still honestly doesn't hurt as bad as the A&M loss, but it still hurts. This is our Week 11 review/preview, and the review doesn't look good. Does not look good at all. I think our offensive line might need to be tested for mono, maybe, or maybe not eat a full Thanksgiving turkey dinner before the game. Something was off. It was easy to see. However, I will say, if you go back and you watch my video, I did mention how Liberty had a total of over 20 sacks going into that game. Their defense is fast. They're small, but they're fast and aggressive, and they do this little twist thing on the linemen that Arkansas really wasn't ready for or adjusted for. Going into that game, I don't know if Arkansas maybe overlooked them. However, they're 7-1, now 8-1. And their one loss came on a failed 2-point conversion against Wake Forest. So, they're not an SEC school, but they're being coached by Hugh Freeze, whose name's being tossed around for the Auburn job. So he's a good coach. He coached at Ole Miss for a long time. He had his guys ready to play, and I don't know if we did in the first half. Come to find out, we find out this week that KJ was playing injured with a clavicle issue. So that's why he didn't look like KJ. Rocket never blasted off like usual. Usually he has at least one massive run that just sets the world on fire, and he didn't do that this week. Everybody's griping about A.J. Green. Well, every time A.J. Green came in, we picked up a first down. Well, when that offensive line is getting pushed in, you need blockers for KJ. I think that's what Rocket provides better than A.J. Green. So I think that's why we saw more Rocket in the game, even when he wasn't running the ball. They were using him as a chip block on that edge on Dalton Wagner's side. And now we find out this week that Dalton Wagner was injured going into the game and played hurt. It was just a bad combination. And Hugh Freeze came in ready to win, and our team was not. I will say congratulations to McAdoo. His first game playing on the defensive side of the ball. He's a redshirt freshman wide receiver. He played cornerback. He had his first interception in his first game. He had a blocked punt, which ended in a safety for us, which got us 2 points. And kudos to him and kudos to Coach Odom, who made all the adjustments at halftime. Liberty did not score a single point in the second half. So Coach Odom did his job in the adjustments part. I still don't know if maybe Malik, why they didn't go to him. You know why. KJ's a winner. KJ wants the ball. KJ said, I can go. But he couldn't. So, my original score prediction for that game was 42-24 Arkansas. The actual score was 21-19 Liberty. Yeah, we might have got a bad call on KJ going for a 2-point conversion, which would have tied the game up. And if we'd have got the call, we probably would have won the game. But we didn't. There you go. It still doesn't hurt as bad to me as the A&M game. The A&M game, we just flat out lost. Yeah, our offensive line didn't perform in last week, and it was a bad performance by our offense. But we didn't lose the game outright like we did to A&M. And that A&M's a conference game. So that one still hurts worse. So that was last week's review. Not a good week. All right, now I'm going into the preview against the team that just beat Alabama. Yep. The Brian Kelly experiment seems to be working this season in LSU. They just beat Alabama in overtime. They had a good game. Their quarterback, Jaden Daniels, the Arizona transfer, he's doing great. When I made my original prediction video, he wasn't the quarterback. So I'm going to go back and readjust all that stuff because he wasn't the quarterback. Before the season started, he publicly came out and said he wasn't going to play football at LSU. So there you go. I don't know what changed his mind. But he changed his mind. He's playing football. He's doing great. They have a couple defensive backs by the name of Joe Fauché and Brooks. I don't know where they came from. Oh, yeah, Arkansas. They stole them away from us. Now, Fauché and Brooks left because they were not going to be playing this year. If all the injuries didn't happen. You had Jalen Cadlon and Miles Slusher that was going to come in and just keep that safety spot locked down. And then they both got hurt week 1. Fauché, Brooks were already out the door. So there you go. They do seem to be calling their name every week on ESPN, though, for having great plays. Good for them. I wish them all the luck in the world. Too bad it's not for us anymore. Now, on to our quarterback situation with KJ Jefferson. He is throwing at practice, but they said it's limited, and he's still hurting. Coach Pittman just gave his Wednesday press conference, and he said something about, we believe in Malik, and we believe in Cade. And he goes, and we believe in KJ. He's our guy. When he said it that way, I don't think Pittman has a poker face. And I think he let the cat out of the bag. I don't think KJ Jefferson plays this week against LSU. Now, I'm not saying that Coach Pittman's going to try to lose this game. He's going to try everything in his power to win the games. His contract, it was his idea. His contract, he gets paid more for every win. He's the only coach in the SEC that's like that. So he's going to try to make as much money as he can. He's going to try to win as much as he can. He's going to try to put his players in a position where they can succeed at the next level. And so I don't think he's going to purposely try to not win the game. However, I do think he rests KJ this week. We're probably not going to win the game with him or without him. Let's rest him up. We'll go into Ole Miss and Missouri with a healthy KJ. And there's our shot at a bowl game. We should have already been in one, but we're not because of the injuries on our defense, and it just didn't click like it should have this season. However, I don't see KJ playing this week. I see Malik starting and Cade being the backup. I wouldn't even be a bit surprised if maybe Rocket doesn't sit out this game. I mean, we got A.J. Green and Dubinion. We're good. Hazelwood's been banged up. Maybe he doesn't even play. I don't know. It's a tough call to make because you want to win every game. However, you also still have 2 games remaining and possibly a bowl game after this week. And our team is so injured right now. Maybe you rest your stars this week. And you have them healthy for Ole Miss and you have them healthier for Missouri. I predict this game is going to be a score of 45-23 LSU. There, I said it. First game I've said that about on my channel. LSU beats the Arkansas Razorbacks this week, 45-23. Although I do foresee Poole and Sanders trying to lock down that running quarterback, and they're going to force him to pass the ball. So maybe McAdoo gets his second pick of his career. McLovin gets a pick off his old team. That's where he came from. It was LSU. So, the world's not coming to an end. The sun did rise on Sunday morning, even though we lost. Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, at the end of the day, it's a game. It's only a game.